I have a big braining question. With the inevitable downfall of Overwatch, subjective, but what do you plan on doing? Making a content pivot? Are you staying longer because you're afraid of restarting your brand? Question mark. Are you going to be like one of those CS2 streams that hold on for dear life and be a niche game content creator? We already are. We're already there. I already know what the floor looks like. The floor, we've been there. We were on the floor in Overwatch 1, and that was with 0 content. I don't think we ever hit that floor again. Just point blank. I think we'll get close. I think in the mid-season, like, you know, before the next season and nothing's happening, oh yeah, we're gonna touch that floor. We're good close. But in a seasonal model, the game will never truly die. The first half of that is very subjective. The second half, though, I just haven't found anything. It's not that complicated. I'm a person. I'm sometimes not sure of what decision should be done next. And I will make a decision based on the information that is put in front of me, and I have time to properly analyze it. So right now, the information that's been put in front of me is that in Season 6, there's going to be campaign missions, and that is the PvE. And at that point, we'll be able to judge whether or not PvE is the PvE that they give us was even worth waiting. Like, okay, to be fair, it's never going to be the point where it ever was worth waiting how long we did for that campaign stuff. However, though, it also depends on, you know, changes they make within the game currently. So, like, for example, the changes they made for the, you know, May cast, etc. It could be interesting, but I also think they're f***ing terrible. They've also taken away things like the drop program. They just, like, stopped doing it randomly. Comes back periodically for really shitty things like the Hammond toolbox. Like, who cares about that, you know? Nobody does. We had the supportive streamer last year. We haven't had one of those. And I don't know if we ever will have another one of those again because of the outcries of people like, oh, I don't want to pay streamers for a skin. Okay, well, you can give Blizzard $20 then. Pick poison, dick. Just, there's a lot of things that I think at this point that they've done that were really good, and then they get taken away, and then they give us something bad, and then that sticks. And at some point, that becomes too much for anyone. But like I said, though, as information comes and goes, I will make decisions, and at worst, I'd probably treat it like Tim does, where I'm not shutting the door completely, but I'd rather do something else and periodically come back, play Overwatch a little bit, and then peace out. And kind of like Seagull does it too. I actually talked to Seagull about all this for like 5 hours, like 2 weeks ago. It was a very, I needed somebody that actually also understood the space like I did, and even better than I do, to really hash out a lot of this shit. And I think I got some good answers. Because it's tough. It's tough to think and talk about sometimes. How would you save Overwatch? You need to get it out of the grips of the big corpa. I was actually going to tweet about this last night. I don't know what it is. Am I turning into someone else at this point? Because this year has felt... Maybe it's just me, but I felt like this year has been the biggest... It's probably been the year I felt the most helpless. It feels like Big Corpa is just ruining everything. From Twitch, to YouTube, to TikTok, to own government things, to Overwatch with Blizzard, to EA, to... like, any companies you end up interacting with, it seems like. And it just... It's ass. And it just feels like it's getting worse and worse and worse. And it feels like companies have figured out how to fight public outrage. And they've figured out the formula. Basically, the formula is to just dump it all at once, let people freak out, and then do one of two things. Do what Twitch does. Like, I don't think people understand how evil the Twitch thing was yesterday. Everyone got really, 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 really upset and mad because of the sponsorship thing. But they sneakily did some other shit. They hit everybody with this big one at the top and then snuck some little things underneath. And so they walked back the big one to like cause everybody like, oh, okay, but like, you know, we still see you. But nobody talked about all the little ones. For example, they removed multi-streaming. So Ninja's a good example. Ninja streams on all platforms. He's not even affiliated on Twitch. He just streams on his account and he makes no money. He makes zero money off of Twitch. And they removed that loophole so that he can't stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, even if you're not partnered or affiliated or at all. They also changed it so that if you want to remove your affiliate contract, chat, I don't mean to be mean, but I would bet that if any of you in chat right now have ever tried streaming, you're probably affiliated. It's really not that hard. You need like 3 viewers, and you can do 2 yourself. You open your own stream on another tab, and then you open your phone. That's 2. You just need another person. 1 friend to watch your stream for a few hours, not that hard. Actually, I'll give you a good example. One of my old friends who I used to work with at Boston, he wanted to get into streaming, and I was like a 30 viewer Andy at the time. I rated him, and I got him affiliate in 1 stream. In 1 stream, I raised his average for the whole month, and he became affiliated. Now, though, if you want to remove your affiliate, you have to pay 25 bucks to Twitch. And your affiliate contract has a lot of really weird things in it. Not saying they're going to get enforced, but it has some weird shit in it. You know what I'm saying, though? It's like they've learned to play the game where they hit you with the big shit up top. Everyone focuses at the big shit. They slip some little things underneath, and then they either just like quietly go back into the shadows and do nothing, or they walk back the top part and they get away with the little shit. You know? And that's happened everywhere. Dude, that happened with Overwatch. And so many times they've made changes, and then they either walk it back or they're like, oh, we're gonna change it, and then the little shit underneath. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. As of yesterday, Twitch partners are getting notifications. Oh, actually, oh no, this is different. This is different. Oh, I saw this one earlier. Are getting notification that there's a new contract. If they don't accept, their partner contract will be terminated at the next effective contract date, and they will be made into affiliates until they do accept. All partners consult a lawyer about the new contract. Stream non-exclusivity, better visibility of your agreements, revenue share info on the dashboard, no set contract team, and streamer payment / tax withholdings. It's actually so bad. And you know what the worst part is of all? Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit of an ass here, but I'm really not that greedy. Like, yeah, I want to make a lot of money. Yeah, I want to pop off. Yeah, I try really hard in everything I do. But anytime anyone needs anything, I always do my best to try to like go out and like help them, you know, and like do whatever. And I even do that in my own stream stuff, where like whenever people ask me like, how do you want to be supported financially? I always say gifted subs, because it's not about the money. It's, yeah, I get a little bit of money, but it also gives somebody else a better experience in my stream, and they might actually end up staying longer and actually enjoying it, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is people actually enjoy your content, right? That is legitimately what is the most important thing. So I have always chosen gifted subs, right? And I can tell you right now, I have taken such a massive financial hit in the last year from what's happened with Overwatch. I'll tell you. Okay. God, I might get myself in trouble for this, but you know what? Somebody's gonna say it first. Someone's gonna say it, because I know I'm not struggling. Okay, like I'm very lucky. I am very, very lucky. I am consistently at the top of this category. My YouTube pumps. My YouTube is basically what keeps everything afloat. Okay, like YouTube is the key to everything, right? There's a reason we have as many editors as we do, and everything keeps flowing. The glue keeps everything strong. There's like the centerpieces of like me, crap, and retro. Those 2 are the 2 best people I've ever met in my whole life. They actually keep this shit together more than anything. And seriously, that's the truth. So, Max thinks it's 23 months. They are literally the 2 most impactful people currently in my life, because they always get shit out. It always helps keep this shit together. But it's scary, because I don't know what the future looks like. I have no clue. And I can tell you I'm looking currently at my April numbers. I'm looking at April. And April was the start of season 4. Don't forget that. The start of season 4. Star Recruiting thinks it's tier 1. Kevin thinks it's 26 months. I'm not even gonna count December, because December was crazy. If I counted December, it would be not even funny. But I'm gonna run these numbers really quick.
Months flat.
What's a fair month to choose? Let's choose January, because October isn't fair. November's really not that fair. Actually, you know what? February. You know what? February's fair. February is very fair, because it also has implications from the drop program. I made in April 36% of what I made in February. I made about 33, borderline 34%, as much. So okay, what I'm saying is probably wild. What February was, April was 33% of that. Why not stream on YouTube? Well, I never thought about streaming on YouTube because Twitch was just so much better, like, as a streaming platform until this week, you know? Wait, what? My conspiracy is Amazon is tanking Twitch to get people back to traditional workforce to fill their warehouses? Yo, are you on crack? Huh? What? That's more than tinfoil. That Holy shit. You heard what I said. Dude, you shouldn't. You should keep that one to yourself.